Hey folks! Welcome back to some more Defense Request! On our last episode, we explored Sturfill's Royal Dock and came across a newspaper about cattle mutilation. Lily and Al then had a wee accident as we continued to explore, and lastly, we went back to the real world to investigate about our recent findings and met a new bloke by the name of Natsuo Munakata that was willing to take in both Arata and Sumika for now. So, with that wee tidbit in mind, let us continue henceforth and continue exploring this royal shipyard. Because there's still more things to find. Oh, some bug wings. Okay, so we got some more of those. Any new enemies or any goodies to find? Wait. Oh. A chrono sword right behind this cannon. Well, that was worth having a little peek at. Let's see how good it is. Well, it's a straight up upgrade. Holy moly. Yeah, we're equipping that. It looks kind of cool too. I like it. You know, it'd be nice to find a new weapon for Lily, or Al in fact, because these shop purchased ones, I don't like the style upgrades that they give them. Well, lady, hey little fella, can I have this item? Thank you. Oh, there's an event over here to be found though, and up there. I guess we'll head to this one first as it is a dead end. Oh, what's up? Actually, I don't like this sound. This is generally what happens whenever A, there's something bad about to happen, or B, a death end. I hope I didn't randomly stumble across a death end. Oh great, it's a monster. Oh. A toad and a fish. So, real-world animals have surfaced in this game because it doesn't seem like as if they've ever had fish here, which is odd. Or maybe it's the toad, or maybe it's both. Are you gonna be naming these? Oh, it was a frog. My mistake. Frogs and toads look relatively similar at a glance, though. So it could have been either or. Oh my gosh, this is so gonna cause a dead end. Well, I think for now I'll make a quick save and then we'll eat the fish, I suppose, because I bet you that's gonna kill us. Righty-ho, the save has been made, so let's eat this fish and probably die. Of course. Where we come from, fish is eaten normally. We shouldn't have said anything. As soon as Al heard me say that, she scarfed down the fish. It was Al! Then she contracted a major case of food poisoning and could barely move a limb. Dead by fish. Oh gosh. Well, I guess you can say that sushi was unprepared, huh? But right. Let's load up and go with the actual proper option this time. Alright, here we are, back again with the frog and fish, and please ignore that wee tick on the investigate. That was due to an unfortunate misclick because I just ended up hitting the button when I had it highlighted initially. So let's hit it again. Oh, Arata, please calm down. I just figured I'll get enough rest actually, thinking about it. Because it must have been some kind of build-up, huh? I mean, all of these real-world items that just so happens to cause something else to happen in the real world for him, that ends up generally being something really spooky. Yeah, I'd be pretty done with it too, actually. Oh, don't worry about it, bud.
お疲れのようですけど、夜とかちゃんと休んでます？リリーも心配してましたよ。
大丈夫だ。適当に休んで。さすがに今度のは難問だが、すぐ調べる。待っててくれ。
Oh, come on, buddy. You should know better. Overworking yourself is just terrible to do, especially if you're getting a lack of sleep, because your mind is just going to be so sluggish. It's going to be even harder to keep things together.
なんとかして。俺がなんとかしないと。
先輩？
Oh my, that was a pretty good senpai from you, my little kohai.
なんだよ急に。
あまり根を詰めないでくださいね。私のために、頑張ってくれるのは嬉しいですけど、できれば少しでも髪取ってください。
へ
だろ。
はい、その通りです。
お前、1年前と全然変わってないな。
そうでしょうか。
Yeah, it's really hard to change at all when you've been comatose for about a year.
そうだよ。後輩のくせに休めとか生意気なんだよ。でもありがとな。
こちらこそありがとうございます。相変わらず後輩のために一生懸命なんですから。自分だって全然変わってないじゃないですか。
You know, I was about to say how sweet and romantic that was of Arata, but then this pops up. Man, what a touching moment over a frog and fish corpse. Well, it's not often you can say that, huh? Man, look at all this death. Ain't it so romantic? Oh gosh! That little PC was about to speak up behind me. You know what? You were challenging me. I slay thee. Oh wait, that's an enemy we haven't shown on screen. The recolored variant of an enemy that you can find in the prologue area. Well, you know what? This is a pretty good opportune moment to actually try and fire off Mercurus from Lily, and maybe by proxys, whatever else is. Because I'm just saying, I've yet to see the both of them. The first time we tried Mercurus, Lily got knocked the heck out. And at least we can confirm for the majority of these enemies that are on screen, they do not have a counteraction for Lily or Al. So, that's good. Let's just use this, actually. This should suffice. Okay, I like how dynamic that was. It was very fast and to the point. And that last swing at the end, oh, with the blood pouring down, that felt visceral, but right. Now it's time for Devouring Flame Glitch. When I actually get into the form, I was being a bit preemptive there. And, oh no, I'm gonna need one more. I have to be careful. Don't get the blue. Because that would kill the owl. Ooh! even changed her ears. They're all mechanical. And when the thing coiled around her, that was a nice aesthetic touch. Alright, let's just... No. I want to use an item. You know, sometimes it's a little bit fiddly with the D-pad. But right, I want to use patch 2.0, add a patch 1.0, and then Devouring Flame Glitch. Hopefully there's no counteraction. I doubt there will be, but... Well, that's why I'm topping up just on the off chance. Oh, that was so feral. I'm taking these glitch attacks, man. Very much so. Although, just looking at how dynamic that Lily attack was, I kind of wish she had a bit more in the way of dynamic attacks, because so far she's only really had pew from her crossbow, save for the knock blows, of course, but even Al, who was a recent addition, has already got more in the way of variance to her attacks. I know there's only so much you can do with your crossbow, but maybe utilizing her B-arm a bit more would be something that I would like to see. Oh no. You know what? How about we just Rokudyne this? Because I don't really feel like having another glitch mode right now. Wow, that did a whole lot of nothing. Oh gosh. Why are these things so stupid? This is a sports skill, isn't it? No. Nice. There we go. Hey, Dad! No! You bugger! Oi! Well, maybe we can get a move out of this. So pro. Action start! Yo! Give me a move. That did 13 damage! 19! Wow! So much damage! These enemies are quite resilient when they want to be, huh? Holy moly! But right, let's check what this event's about. Oh my gosh, it's almost like a jump scare! Yo, Arata, you should totally star in a zombie movie. You'd be perfect for the job. Yeah, makes sense. But you say the worse, I say the better, because if they build up from that prior design of the first Intoma Queen, I don't know, man. This game might actually slay me in more ways than one. It could have been some kind of happy accident. I mean, again, I'm just saying, it looked so freaking cool. Give me more of that. Probably considering that she has to square up against them. Oh, it's fine. We're making some progress at least.
持ちはよくわかるから。だが嫌なことばかりじゃないぞ。少しずつだが事態が前進してる。
Yeah.
お前たちがマーターズを倒すたびバグーが寄生虫を食うだろ。そのおかげでこのマップのバグが取れてきてる。
本当ですか？
ああ、この調子でどんどんエントマをぶっ倒してここも直してやろうぜ。アルの両親が失踪した理由がバグにあるならそいつらも見つかるといいんだけどな。
そうですね。アルのためにも頑張りましょう。
You know, thinking about it though, remember the last parent we tried to save from an Entoma Queen? Yeah, that might happen again. Oh, Lodi. Cause see, this time we're actively trying to save someone. Last time I was just kind of like, oh wow, that's a weapon. Anyway, as I was saying though, last time we were just trying to put down the king potentially, and well, the queen just so happened to do it for us. Granted, if we could have saved him, that would have been a nice bonus. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to get glitch mode here because that is a new enemy, I believe. Or did we already fight that flying thing? It's hard to tell at times. That's not the game thing, that's a more of a me thing, but we'll do this, and then we'll guard. Honestly, this turn I should have just actively attacked with Shina, because what if she gets corrupted by these enemies? Wait, we can use this though. This is a new move that I did get. It's 120 SP though, but you know what? Let's. Because it actually does look pretty cool. It was one that I did learn off screen. And it's a bit more in the way of variance in comparison to just heal. Alright, so spear. I guess we'll do that 3 times. Wait, what? What kind of attribute is this thing? Sun. It's really sturdy too. I think I just want to kill the Omilla. So soul spear, soul spear, soul spear. So if we use 3 soul spears, we could potentially learn an attack. That would be nice because maybe we can get like a tier 3 physical attack. Oh, that's still so strong though. Please, do it. Hey, soul lance. Ooh. That was well worth the SP cost. Uh-oh. Oh my lordy, that did a lot of damage. Oh, you need to come down there. Ow, 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 ow. Wait, no. See, I could go for that, but the whole idea of going for glitch mode. But what if this thing has a counteraction? I should be careful. Yeah. Because we've yet to really experience one with Shina. Okay, no counteraction, that's good. At least his magic resistance doesn't seem to be too high. That was a pretty hefty fight though. Granted, we could have done that a bit more efficiently, but I did want to see some new skills. So let's just restore SP as such, and get a move on. Although going to the real world might be a tempting proposition, as we did recently uncover that frog and fish. Actually, let's see what's here first. Okay, I guess we're just not allowed to go there. Sure. Well, that might be a signal for us to go back to the real world then, so I think I shall. Right, yeah, so let's go to the map and head to Summer Life, a company that offers client-based online services. Corpse here, a corpse there, everywhere you look, a dead corpse, what? A dead fish, a dead frog. A non-native species was introduced to disrupt the ecosystem, and all of the fishies had washed up on the shore. Piles and piles of fish corpses. Dead frogs had flooded the roads. Most of them were run over by cars or stomped by pedestrians, leaving the roads a giant rancid mess. Once the rot began, the flies swarmed in along with their maggots, a endless cycle of waste. Hey, that's an endless feast for them. There were dead cows with eyes that bulged out of their skulls, festering with maggots, sheep with brains that were leaking from their ears. Lives come, lives go, they return, they disappear. Everything is pointless, nothing is for a reason. Well, that's a Debbie Downer way of looking at it. Corpse, 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 corpse. Corpse, 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 corpse. Death, 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 death. I'm going to die. Death, 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 death. A beautiful death, a pardon by rot. Time stops, and the body is freed. The sweet taste of death, the corrosive power of beauty. Rot, melt, flay, and release. I am the god of death. What? And this all came from a dead fish and a dead frog. The heck? Froggy, why you do this?
夢か。夢。どんな夢だった。思い出せない。けど、なんだこのどす黒い気分は。昨日、魚やカエルの死骸を調べすぎたせいかな。
I mean, fair enough, that is the most recent thing you've found, but dang, that is so morbid. I remember Al finding a dead frog and a dead fish inside of the World's Odyssey map. These are all keys to solving the mystery of whatever's happening inside of that game. The hints were in the truth fragments, but despite my best efforts, I couldn't find any more information. Unlike the previous instances, where I had a photo, an address, or keywords, this particular cryptid was too vague to search on its own. I was reaching the end of my rope, but I knew that Tokiwa had also begun showing signs of fatigue. Speak of the butte, and she shall appear. Appear? Appear, not appear! What is this, some kind of pet talk?
さあな、俺が起きた時にはいなかった。
ねえ、新た。なんかここに置いてあんだけど。
What's that?
これは置き手紙だな。
新たくん、すみかちゃんへ。ようこそサマーライフへ。イノベーションの始発駅たるこの事務所で諸問題の解決メソッドを編み出してくれたまえ。ガスも水も電気もパソコンもテレビもシャワーだって全部自由に使っていいよ。事務所の鍵は昨日渡したスペアキーを使ってくれ。2人いるのに1本しかなくてごめんね。僕は仕事で外回りに行ってくる。なるべく早く帰るからね。2人きりだからってイチャイチャするなよ。株式会社サマーライフ代表取締役夏尾。
Gosh, of course he had to include that cheeky tidbit at the end.
置き手紙になんで代表取締役って書いちゃったんだろうね。
He had to flaunt it because he's a CEO of pretty much nothing.
サマーライフって夏尾だからか。
You know, it takes a special kind of individual to do something like that, but then again, who am I to say? Ahem, my YouTube channel name.
目を覚ましにマスターのコーヒーでも飲みに行くか。
I mean, it's not like I included Dave in my channel name, right?
給料日過ぎたし、少しはお金あるからね。こんにちは、マスター。マスター？
奥の席に座って何やってるんだ。さすがにこれは。いや、しかし。
How you doing, Anjo?
事件が起こってからここまで短期間で加工してアップなんて難しいんじゃ。マスター。でもまさか人がそんな。牛や馬じゃあるまいし、だけど本当だとしたら。
I guess he's just a bit tunneled on this current topic that he's studying on.
マスターってば。
びっくりした。
驚いたのはこっちよ。何かあったの？自分らに気づかないほど夢中になっちゃってさ。
ああ、常盤さん、水無くん、いらっしゃい。あはは、すみませんね。実はちょっと最新のオカルトネタが入ってきたものですから。
オカルトネタ？何？
Anjo showed me an occult news site from his tablet. Tawana.org, which supposedly was one of Japan's biggest user-aggregated content sites. Naturally, it attracted a legion of occult followers.
先日、水無くんはキャトルミューティレーションについて調べていましたよね。ええ、それが何か？偶然というか、ジャストタイミングというか、昨晩のことです。
Oh, do share?
なんとヒューマンミューティレーションという事件が起きていて、ネットで大騒ぎなのですよ。
Oh, lovely.
しかも日本で起きたからもう大変。目と脳がきれいになくなった生身の人間がコスモツリーから落下してきたらしいんです。冗談ですよね。ネットに上がったガセネタってことは。冗談ではありません。実際にニュースにもなっていますからね。コスモツリーといえばオカルト通の間では知覚しがたい大いなる存在と交信を行える絶好のパワースポットとして有名なんですが。
Yeah, they're definitely going crazy over this.
いやいや、嘘でしょ。
ほんとよ。知らないの？あそこは UFO の目撃情報も多いし、ツリーの写真にも何度も飛行物体が映り込んでんのよ。
知りたくなかったんですけど。まあ有名なパワースポットで起きたことだけに余計に騒ぎが大きくなったんでしょうね。だとしても不謹慎というか生やし立てすぎじゃないですか。きっとそれオカルトとかじゃなくて事故でしょ。それがですね、不可思議な証拠が残っちゃってるんです。警察の発表でも詳細が出ていなくてですね、ただの飛び降り自殺だとしか伝えられていませんが。
Well, that could be one way of covering it up, yeah.
たまたま事故当時現場に居合わせた人が事故現場の動画をね、海外の ヒューマンビヘイビアって動画共有ニュースサイトに投稿しちゃったんです。
See, that's quite insensitive to do if it were some kind of suicide. But at least it lets people get a clearer picture, but even then, I'm not in full agreement with it.
見てみますか？ショッキングな内容なのですぐに消されると思うのですが。
Personally speaking, I would very much not want to see it. No, siree. But it may get us closer to the truth.
さすがにちょっと自分嫌だな。
そりゃそうだろう。事故の動画なんてまともな神経の人間なら見たくないに決まってる。けど今は何でもいいから情報を集めないと。俺は見ます。見せてください。
あんた見るの？じゃあ自分も。
わかりました。これですね。
Oh no, please tell me it's gonna be censored. Okay. Okay, so no graphic material. Got you. That's fine.
暗くてよく見えねえよ。これだけ光ってたら撮れるっしょ。ツリーてっぺん映る？てっぺん。なあ、動画でバッチリ抑えてる。わあ、ライトアップくっそ綺麗。来てよかったね、ヤマト。なんだ？あれ人じゃね？はあ？そら、ほら、人だよ。人が落ちてくる。嘘。あそこ、救急車呼ばなきゃ。バカ、あれ死んでるって。あんな高さで生きてるわけ。なんだあれ。ちょっと何撮ってんの？バカなの？録画どころじゃないでしょ。死体おかしいんだよ。目がほら、うわあ、目がない。ほら、拡大アプリしたら。
Okay, just the prospect of picturing that kind of stuff. No. No. Oh boy. I am still so thankful it was covered up.
なんだこれ。
深夜で画像も不鮮明。これだけでは真偽のほどはわかりませんが、目がくり抜かれて落ちてくるなんて自殺じゃありえませんよね。
Well, maybe they did it preemptively so they wouldn't have to look whilst they were falling. Yeah, no. That would be a terrible cover up.
この動画の投稿者に各国の報道が連絡を取ろうとしましたが、コンタクトが取れず行方不明です。噂では この投稿者は撮影した本人じゃないかもと言われています。なぜなら動画の投稿場所がなぜか北京なのですよ。
意味がわからない。
理解が追いつかないよ。日本で、世界で今何が起こってるの？
超常現象の世界に限って言うと更新スピードが上がっていますね。
更新スピード。
ここ数日世界中でそれまでにない新しい超常現象がポンポンと生まれているようなのです。まさしく異常事態です。
まさか俺たちの行為が関係して？
そうかもしれませんし、そうじゃないかもしれません。なぜなら
Go on.
運命の輪のきっかけなんて理解不能なものであることが多いんですよ。例えばその辺に転がっている瓶ジュースの蓋、それを拾うことで10年後にがんを克服する運命につながったりとか。まあそもそも運命なんて人に把握できる世界じゃないのでしょうね。世の中って本当に不思議です。おっと、ごめんなさい。お構いもしませんで。コーヒーでいいですか？
Oh, why?
はい、お願いします。
なんか疲れちゃった。マスター、砂糖いっぱい入れて。
かしこまりました。
He returned to the counter and began brewing a fresh pot of coffee. His perspective was a bit far-fetched, but it wasn't the most outlandish thing I've heard, especially given what we've seen so far. See, Anjo's perspective on things is very interesting to me, because it's just a different angle you get to view things at, because, well, a lot of these other characters just look at it from a relatively normal perspective, or I guess Sumika's a pretty good middle ground, though, actually thinking about it. But I still really like Anjo's insight thus far. I could tell Tokiwa was at her wit's end, though.
それにしても魚やカエルが空から降ってくるのは聞いたことありますが、人は初めてですね。
マスター、今なんて？
魚やカエルが空から落ちてくると。興味があるのならお話ししましょうか？
Well, it would just so happen that we picked up those.
お願いします。
怪雨と呼ばれる現象で、江戸時代の書物にも記録されているほどメジャーな怪現象ですね。
怪雨？
魚やカエルといった生き物の他にも大量の獣の毛や血などが小雨などに混じって降ってきたり、一般にはファフロッキーズ現象と呼ばれていますね。今回のように人が降ってきたことはさすがにないみたいですよ。それが何か？
調べているワールゾーデス星内の不可思議なアイテムに魚とカエルの死骸というものがあるんです。
昨日の晩から調べてるんだけど、広すぎて全然ヒントすら見つからないのよ。
Well, yeah, this one's even more vague than before.
亡骸が降ってくる。キャトルミューティレーション。あ、俺ちょっと出てきます。
ヒーが入りますよ。
Oh, it's fine. We can make it iced later.
いただきます。熱っ。
Or that, yeah. Corpse, 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 corpse. A beautiful death, a pardon by rot. Time stops and the body is freed.
あった。やっぱりここにも思った通りだ。
Fafrotskies. It was here that a new truth fragment had been found. Underneath the Cosmo tree, dazzling behind a web of police tape labelled "Do Not Enter." Cracked on the street of a crime scene was a pothole containing a hidden string of letters. Perhaps Anja was onto something. Perhaps fate was sending us a message. This string of letters, could someone be trying to reach out to us? Suddenly, I was frightened by the chilling sense that I was being watched. After looking over my shoulder, I gazed up towards the sky. Hello, hello? Okay, not much of a talker, ain't ya? Alright. So we can actually proceed onwards in the future, if we decide to. But, oh yeah, this is pretty much us done with the real world. We can head back to Dry Dock 1, but Dry Dock 2 is tempting to look through because... Oh, we're at Dry Dock 1. Huh. I still want to explore more though, because there might be a second one. Yeah, but anyway folks, I think this shall be our ending point for now. So, thank y'all for watching this episode of Defense Request, and I'll see y'all next time as we try and get through this glitchy mess. Ta-ta for now.